Hey Gemini, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on today to do a reading from now until the end of December. So this will cover the full moon energy and the solar eclipse that we have coming up on Christmas Day. Please take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't, just go ahead and dismiss it. Check your sun, moon, and rising sign so that you can get more of a complete picture of what's going on with you. And also please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with Geminis for now until the end of December. Spirit, what are the most important messages that Geminis are going to need to know from now until the end of December? I just heard big changes. Big changes. So some of you guys may be going through some big changes. All right. What are the most important messages for Geminis need to know from now until the end of December? Okay, we have the Mother, the King of Water, and the Thought card. We have Desire, Death and Rebirth, 9 of Air, 3 of Air, and 5 of Air. And I'm going to, okay, we're going to take both of these. Heaven and Earth with the Child card and the Healing card. Let me see. Rearrange these. Okay, so what I see going on for Geminis, some of you guys may be getting pregnant during this time, so that would be big changes. So some of you are either conceiving or you're like giving birth to a child right around this time. For some of you guys, I see that you may be like actually having the child around springtime, like Easter. Yeah. Some of you guys could be having a child with this King of Water. So that would be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces male. Yeah, I'm like getting a message here, but it's like jumbled, like it's not coming through completely clear. So there's this like thing here about like thoughts. So manifestation, I think, is playing like a key role here. So really be consciously aware of your thoughts, what you're thinking about. Try to stay out of any kind of negative thinking because you are like in a time of manifestation right now. I feel like a lot of manifestation going on right now because I'm feeling like with this King of Water, like you are tapping into more of an emotional side of yourself, which normally is not, you know, something that Geminis do all the time. Air signs are more like logical, they're more like thinkers. So I feel like because you are so tapped into the emotional side of yourself that like it's creating things to manifest like much quicker for you. So some of you guys could even be manifesting a pregnancy. Or like the birth of something new. So if it's not a pregnancy, it could just be like something new that's beginning within your life. Yeah, again, I pick up this manifestation thing here because with desire and then death and rebirth, I feel like for some of you guys, you're not even like fully aware that you're doing this. It's like you have specific desires, and I think like you're feeling that very deeply, and it's like creating like things to happen in your outer reality. So there's like things that are coming to an end, there's things that are beginning, um, and all of these changes are kind of taking you out of this like nine of swords energy, which has maybe had you feeling very trapped in the past, like stuck. Like I almost get this sense of like having all of this like energy and knowledge within you, but having it feel very like stuck within you, like almost like a lot of like pressure, I guess. And I'm feeling like whatever's taking place during this time frame, it's like really shaking things up, and you're able to like release like this buildup of energy, and move into new directions. Um, I feel like you guys are really learning a lot during this time. You are discovering things about yourself and about others around you. I think that you're really, this is a time when you're really going to be seeing people for who they truly are. Like, you know, if they're wearing like a false mask or something, like I feel like you're going to see like right through that. Like you're able to read people very easily at this time. And yeah, I mean, I think that whatever you're creating, whether this is, you know, a child that's coming into your life or just the birth of something new, it is, it is, it's going to help you like heal things that have happened in the past, like even more. Like I think that you've already been going through a process of healing, but like these new things that are starting to like transition and change are really going to even push you more into that. um, okay, so let me see what other messages I can get with this. What other messages do Geminis need to know from now until the end of December? Other messages for Geminis from now until the end of December. What is this Mother card about for Geminis? What else do they need to know about the Mother card? Okay, Seven of Wands. So, I'm getting like stand your ground, like putting your foot down, I feel like. And almost like a sense of like ready for a battle almost. Like, I don't know if like there's been like a struggle with other people. When it comes to like where it is that you're like desiring to go, like I feel like you've had struggles with the people around you, and you're like at a point now where you're like putting your foot down and you're just like ready to like take on, you know, whoever tries to get in your way. Like you're like, it's not happening. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I'm getting for that right there. Interesting. Okay, what do Geminis need to know about this King of Water? Okay, the Fool card. So, yeah, I feel like some of you guys are really taking a leap of faith into the unknown, and really delving deep into your emotions and being super emotional is kind of like the unknown for Geminis. But I feel like that's what this is representing here. Like, really getting in touch with your emotional side. You're really like stepping into it for some reason. Yeah. Like this is a very like emotional time for you, and I don't think it's necessarily like crying and depressed. I mean, I guess it could be, but I just feel like you're feeling things more. Like you are like, instead of going by how you think about something, you're going by how you're feeling about something. And this is kind of new territory for you. Okay, what about the Thought card for Geminis? Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there's been a lot, like it's been a long road. There's been like a lot of work that's kind of been done here. Um, I don't know. I was just getting another message about this. I don't know. This person like looks a little like angry to me here. I almost wonder if this is like somebody else that's like trying to block you in some way. Maybe somebody else in your life has been moving really slow. Um, and you're like ready to kind of like charge forward at this point in time. Um, Let me get one more card on this. Okay, so it could definitely have something to do with finances and stability. So there could like have been like lacking of finances, like things felt like they were moving really slow. Like the saving of money was really slow, and you were having to like really kind of balance your finances. So, I mean, I think if this is going on, it's saying that you need to kind of change the way that you're thinking about money, or bringing money in. And this could be the area of your life that's changing very dramatically as well. Okay, so how about the Desire and Death and Rebirth card? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So, learning lessons, closing cycles, gaining knowledge. I just get like this like feeling of just like a lot of movement forward. Like I feel like the next 2 weeks is like, I don't know, it's very significant. It's like there's a lot happening for you. There's a lot of stuff that you're gaining. For some of you guys, you could be manifesting like something that has to do with like money and finances. And like one way of how you were making money is coming to a complete end, and there's like something new that's coming in. And it's like you manifested this, and I don't even know if you realize that you did, but it's a total change in direction. Yeah, so this is like the rising of the phoenix. Like you're coming out of this like trapped and confined feeling. And you're just like, it's like explosive. And I get a sense of like very high energy. Okay, what about this Three of Air and the Five of Air? Three of Air and Five of Air. Yeah, I think you're really starting to see, wow, I just dropped like a whole bunch of cards and this was like, right. So I think, yeah, I was just like getting ready to say it, but I think that you're starting to see certain cycles in your life that are like karmic cycles. So you're starting to see like certain people and situations in your life that have just kind of been there to like test you and to like to see if you were going to basically change the direction, like were you going to do the same thing over and over again. I think you're really discovering like what people are not true and which ones are. You're really figuring out who's toxic within your life. And I don't know, like the wheel is turning. Like I'm feeling like you're not the monkey anymore. You're not the monkey with the blindfold on anymore, because I think that you're seeing people really clearly right now. And I would say that that probably goes both ways. People are probably seeing you very clearly right now as well. But yeah, I almost feel like you just really have this awareness of like where like these karmic cycles are, who they're with. And you're like, holy shit, that's it. Like that's the pattern that I have to break, or this is the thing that I need to get away from. Like it's like just a total like epiphany. Okay, what about heaven and earth with the child and healing? Yeah, yeah, again, I just feel like there was like this stuck and stagnant energy of like, what direction were you gonna go? And now it seems like you're kind of like, you're figuring it out. And I do feel like, I mean, whatever you were trying to figure out or are trying to figure out, it will be kind of taken care of and changed completely. Like you'll have made a decision and made moves on this by, I would say, February at the latest. Yeah, and you're going to be moving forward into new directions. For some of you guys, Christmas is very significant as well. This could be when a baby is born or when you conceive a child. Yeah. Okay. All right, what other messages can we get for Geminis from now until the end of December? Yeah, I feel like a big sense of loyalty to yourself here. Like you're done letting other people kind of get in your way and block you from your happiness. And you're just like, you know, I'm going to be like loyal to myself, and I'm going to stand up for what I believe in here and do what I need to do. What about this King of Water with the Fool? Yeah, for some of you guys, this is business. And I mean, this is like, you know, kind of rare for a Gemini to go into some kind of a business endeavor or idea based off of how they're feeling. You know, like, so, but I feel like that's what's happening here. You just internally feel that this is like what you should be doing or where you should be going, and there's not a whole lot of evidence to prove it. Yeah, and then some of you guys could be leaving a job because it doesn't feel right. Some of you guys could be leaving a marriage or a relationship because you feel like there's another place where you're supposed to be right now. Okay, what about the Thought card? Yeah, choices, decisions. Which direction do I go? Like, I feel like you have really been going back and forth in your head for so long. It's just been like dragging on and on and on forever. But I feel like you're finally making a choice and moving. And I think that this also may have something to do with a home, a house, or a place where you live. Maybe you're deciding to move out or move into a place. But it's something that you've been like going back and forth about for a really long time. Okay, desire and death and rebirth. Yeah, again, I'm kind of getting this sense of you really kind of realizing what, like, who the nuisances are within your life. You're really seeing like where the lessons have been, you know, what you were meant to learn, what people were playing a part in that, what people just are no longer need to be in your life. Like, I feel like there's like really like cutting stuff off, cutting these certain situations and people out of your life because you're like, I learned the lesson, I got it. I got it now, you know. Okay, the Nine of Air with the Judgment card. Yeah, gaining knowledge. Gaining knowledge. I feel like you've had like knowledge and all this stuff like built up within you, but it's like it's coming out now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like some of you guys could be returning to something, returning back to something after feeling like really stuck within a situation. Okay. For some of you guys, there has been like a specific female that you've been dealing with that you're really seeing the true colors of. That, like, maybe they are not who you thought that they were. You're realizing that this person has been part of like some kind of like karmic lesson that you've needed to learn. For others of you, I feel like you could be just figuring yourself out, really kind of tapping into like who you truly are, taking your mask off and really kind of looking at who you are and what you want within life. Okay, and then what is this last group here? Yeah. So whatever direction you're going into, it's definitely like spiritually guided. It's taken a long time for you to kind of move out of this stagnant energy, but I feel like it's finally happening. And I feel like the whole thing has kind of just been like divine timing. Like there actually was like a good reason for why it took you so long to figure this out, I suppose. But you are making movement forward. Okay, so let's just get one card here to see what Geminis can expect going into 2020. What's one card for what Geminis can expect for 2020? Oh, Knight of Cups again. So Sagittarius just got this same card. So yeah, I feel like really just this, I get this energy of like really taking care of yourself, really doing what you want to do. And I get like this emotional energy too, like emotions are flowing. You're really kind of like loving and caring for yourself finally. And I feel like this has been something that you haven't been doing because there's been so many distractions or so many other people around. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's get one last message for Geminis from now until the end of December. What's one last message that Geminis need to know from now until the end of December? Okay, fire keepers. Yeah, like a lot of passionate, fiery energy, movement, changes. Okay, so this card says, triangles represent spirit, divinity, life, strength, harmony, and completion. The upward-facing triangle is traditionally associated with fire, action, and the masculine. The three fires warming many hands invite you to warm to the understanding of these three levels of conscious personal mastery: physical awareness, mental intention, and spiritual evolution. You are invited to become aware of the effect your actions have on this physical plane. You are living your bliss through your chosen vocation. Are you living your bliss through your chosen vocation? Does your job contribute to the welfare of those around you as well as your own needs? Engage your mind and reflect on how the responsibilities you have chosen contribute to the whole of humanity. How might you more effectively engage your intentions to set in motion your vision of the future? Explore your connection to spirit and request to be of greater service to divine will and the evolution of consciousness. This is a card of action. Recognition of your sacred responsibility will help bring you into alignment with the purpose of your soul. So wow, that's like powerful. It's powerful, and I feel like you guys are definitely moving into like this new phase of your life, whether you realize it at this point in time or not. So Geminis, I hope that reading helped you, and I will see you soon. Take care.